What if I told you that a beloved warrior wished he could have taken the place of a key player in a blockbuster trade? In a heartfelt revelation, Buddy Hield expressed his desire to have been the one swapped instead of Andrew Wiggins during that shocking deal for Jimmy Butler. Imagine the implications for our franchise if Hield had donned the blue and gold instead. Stick around as we dive deep into this intriguing twist in Warriors history, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And give us a like to keep up with all the latest Golden State news. Buddy Hield recently opened up about his feelings surrounding the trade that sent Andrew Wiggins to the Miami Heat in exchange for Jimmy Butler. And let me tell you, as a passionate fan of the Golden State Warriors, it struck a chord. Hield expressed a desire to have been the one traded instead of Wiggins, acknowledging the significant impact Wiggins had on our franchise. It's a sentiment that resonates deeply with many of us who've witnessed Wiggins grow into a vital piece of our championship puzzle, especially during those clutch moments in the playoffs. In his interview with Steiny and Guru on 95.7 The Game, Hield reflected on how difficult that day was for Coach Steve Kerr and the team. He talked about the emotional atmosphere in the locker room, highlighting the respect he has for Wiggins and what he accomplished for the Warriors. It's not every day you hear a player wanting to take a back seat for someone else, and it speaks volumes about Hield's character. He mentioned, "I hated to see him go because he made such a mark on this franchise." That's a powerful statement from a player who understands the weight of legacy in this league. Now, we all know that Wiggins played an instrumental role in securing that championship for us. His defensive prowess, scoring ability, and sheer hustle were pivotal, especially when it counted the most. Just think back to those playoff games where he stepped up in ways we desperately needed. Hield's acknowledgement of this makes me wonder, could he have brought a different dimension to our lineup? His sharp shooting is undeniable, but he struggled to find his rhythm with the Warriors, averaging just 23.3 minutes per game. This lack of playing time has certainly affected his scoring and shooting percentages. He's averaging around 4 points less than his career average, which is a bit concerning for a player known for his perimeter shooting. But here's where it gets interesting. Would Hield have fit better in Miami than he has in Golden State? On one hand, Miami could have offered him a fresh start, a chance to be a focal point in their offense. On the other, the Warriors have a unique system that thrives on ball movement and teamwork. It raises the question, is Hield's skill set being utilized to its fullest potential in our system? As fans, we've seen how crucial it is for players to find the right fit within a team. Look at Wiggins. His journey with the Warriors transformed him into a champion. So, do we think Hield would have thrived in a different environment? Honestly, I'm torn. He's a fantastic shooter, but the NBA landscape is changing. Teams are moving away from one-dimensional players, and Hield's reliance on the three-point shot makes it hard to predict his future impact. Let's discuss the broader implications of these decisions. The trade for Butler, while shocking, has undoubtedly strengthened the Warriors and positioned us as serious contenders. But what about Hield? His feelings of wanting to be traded might hint at deeper issues regarding his fit and role within our team. Every move the Warriors make is scrutinized, and we, as fans, feel the weight of these decisions. Will Hield find his groove, or are we looking at a potential misalignment in our roster? I want to hear from you, Warriors fans. What do you think? Was this the right move for the Warriors? Are we setting ourselves up for success, or are we risking the chemistry that's become so important to our identity? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. If you believe in the Warriors' path forward, let's talk about it. The Golden State Warriors have made some serious waves with their recent trade for Jimmy Butler. This move was pivotal for a team that has struggled to find its footing early this season. Adding a six-time All-Star like Butler alongside Stephen Curry has the potential to change the dynamics of this team, and it seems to be paying off. The Warriors have racked up an impressive 12-1 record since Butler joined the squad, with fans now starting to view them as dark horse contenders for the championship. Now, I have to address something that's been stirring the pot among Warriors fans. Buddy Hield, the Warriors' own guard, recently expressed a bit of regret over this trade. He said he wished he had been the one included in the deal instead of Andrew Wiggins. Hield acknowledged how much Wiggins has meant to the franchise, in the city of San Francisco, and I can't help but feel a mix of emotions about this. On one hand, it's commendable for Hield to recognize Wiggins' contributions. After all, Wiggins has been a crucial part of the Warriors since the 2019-20 season, and he played a significant role in their championship run in 2021-22. But let's be real here. The addition of Jimmy Butler is a game-changer. Butler isn't just any player, he's a seasoned veteran who knows how to elevate his game in crunch time. He's a master of the mid-range shot and brings that killer instinct you need in the playoffs. It's hard to argue that he's not a significant upgrade over Wiggins, especially in terms of what the Warriors need right now. Hield himself is a fantastic shooter, one of the best three-point threats in the league. And while I understand his sentiments, I can't help but think that the Warriors are better positioned with Butler leading the charge. There's something almost poetic about the fact that Hield felt that way. It shows the camaraderie in the locker room and respect for each other's contributions. But at the end of the day, the Warriors are in a win-now mode. They need players who can seamlessly fit around Curry and Butler, and in that sense, Hield might actually be the better fit. He brings that deep shooting threat that stretches defenses and allows for more space on the floor, something Wiggins couldn't quite provide consistently. It's hard not to get excited about what Butler brings to the team, especially when you consider how he performed in those tight playoff games. His ability to take over in crucial moments could make all the difference for the Warriors as they push through the rest of the season and into the playoffs. I mean, can you imagine the combination of Butler and Curry on the court together? It's a nightmare for opposing defenses. But here's where it gets interesting. Hield's comments raise questions for us as fans. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Wiggins had a significant impact, and his departure could leave a gap in the team's chemistry. But adding a talent like Butler, who can elevate everyone's game, also has its merits. It's a classic case of short-term pain for long-term gain, isn't it? As we analyze these strategic moves, we have to consider the implications for the future of the franchise. The Warriors are clearly aiming to contend for another title, and with Butler's presence, they might just have the firepower they need. And let's not forget that this team has a history of making bold moves that pay off. The front office is clearly betting on this being one of those moments. So, Warriors fans, I want to hear your thoughts on this situation. Do you think the trade for Butler was the right move? What do you expect from the team now that they have a superstar like him? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. If you're as passionate about the Warriors as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis. And make sure to activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. Together, we'll keep the conversation going as we cheer on our Warriors toward what we hope will be another championship run.